Unlike dandelions, their abundance of seeds were never exhausted and instead drew new breath from the fertile earth on which they grew. The testimonies about the higher dimensional levels, or astral planes, finding their way into the public domain contain an abundance of cliches. The reason probably being that not many people have been privileged to enter this far, and thus, we are limited by the few reports that have filtered through and have been published. The disadvantage here is that we begin to think that what has been reported is really all there is. Nothing could be further from the truth. The reports we have heard can be compared to somebody taking a weekend trip to the New Forest in England and then proclaiming, "I have seen the world." I, for one, will not make such a claim, and will only describe what I have witnessed when entering these regions while out of the body and seen with my own eyes, knowing only too well that my testimony here can only describe a billionth of a billionth of the vast diversity any of us may find once we have relieved ourselves of the shackles of the physical body and become bold enough to venture into the outer reaches of our multidimensional universe. Boldness and a sense of adventure is what is required, because not only will we have a chance to venture into the higher dimensional counterpart of our physical Earth, but we will be able to visit the unmanifested planets of our solar system as well, including the superdimensional territories of outer space. First of all, we will have to accept that from the intermediate dimensions onwards, there are still further subdivisions up to the highest levels. It is easy to understand why many people who have traveled here during OBEs or NDEs may feel they have arrived at their final destination, the seat of their very soul or heaven itself. This indeed was my first impression on my first out-of-body venture into the region. But this is an illusion. Having arrived here, we have only just scratched the surface, ventured no further than the depth of an atom into the vast territories of our multi-dimensional universe. This is only the very beginning.